break the huddle. Got Cooper Palmer, Coleman Thackeray in the backfield. Cohen Thackeray set out to the right as a blocker. And off to Thackeray.
Thackeray over the right-hand side. Thackeray breaks the tackle. He's down inside the 20-yard line all the way down to the 11. And big chunks on this drive here for the Chargers.
Yeah, big, nice run there by Thackeray as they exploded a hole over there on that side. And, man, he got through that thing fast and able to get the ball down there to about the 11-yard line. Knock it on the 10 here. Still could pick up a first down. Actually, they're going to, looks like they're going to set it on about the 13.
Looks good.
So you or me?
Me.
Flag on the play here before the snap.
False start on the Chargers. That's going to back them up. That's going to put this thing back there in about first and 15. And just like that, nearing the 10-yard line, and now we're nearing the 20-yard line.
Big chunk plays on this drive and a fiery North Decatur offense here in the second half after the turnover.
Yeah, 7 minutes, 44 seconds to go here. Third quarter action.
McGibbs in the inside trap. He takes a shot, and now he's got linebackers all over him. Still moving, no whistle. My goodness, fellas, blow the whistle. Boy, that is the longest stop of momentum we've seen all year.
Yeah, he went forward, then he went back, then he went forward again. Don't hurt Thackeray. He probably don't want the whistle to blow. Heck, he might have got shimmied into the end zone.
He's probably talking to him about,
don't blow it, don't blow it.
Don't blow it. We're just catching up. Isaac Martin was in there for a spell, offensive lineman.
Basically, we get back all the penalty yardages there, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
From the Shenandoah 12, Morris under center, two tight end set, two receiver, fake to Thackeray, boot to the left. Morris turns his hips, throws to the flat receiver. That's Cooper. Cooper trying to get to the goal line, and there's going to be a flag.
It's going to be a block in the back.
The guy has no idea whether the ball crossed the plane because he was busy throwing a flag.
Well, we fumbled the ball, too, but I think he was down by quite a bit, but I'm afraid we might have got a block in the back there.
Good execution.
Could have been a hold as well, too. We had couple receivers down there blocking.
Blocking the back against North Decatur. Ten yards from the spot of the foul. Going to bring it back to about the 16-yard line.
Man.
Ball was on the 12, almost a touchdown. Now we're back to the 16.
Couple penalties here that have really hurt. All right, it's North Decatur now here. Just got to suck it up. 2nd and about 14.
Morris give to Thackeray. Thackeray gets hit immediately and then gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be out there, pick up a yard.
Bounces off that initial hit there. Good job by Thackeray to keep his feet underneath of him, absorb the tackle, and keep going. So he's going to pick up about 2 yards. Could have lost 2 yards.
North Decatur really like to put some points on the board here. Ball's on the 15-yard line of the Raiders. Shenandoah teams got their hands on their hips here after this explosive drive by North Decatur. Morris brings them back to the line in a hurry. 2 tight end set. Jumbo with one back in the backfield. That's Barber. The give is to fake to Barber. Morris has to peel back, throws it to Barber. Barber's got blocks out in front of him now on the little bubble screen. He gets back to line of scrimmage. Hold on to it.
Oh, there the ball is loose.
I think we got a red jersey on it like right now, though.
I tell you, they're really going after the freshman there on.
Yeah. Charlie Palmer on the spot, leaps to the ball on the turf, recovers the fumble for the Chargers. And still no gain, about 13 yards to go here. Sideline warning against North Decatur. All right. Well, we'll get back.
This makes it interesting. 4th down, okay. 10 yards to go. All right,
it's 4th and 11 from the 14-yard line.
Yeah, biggest play of the night here so far for North Decatur.
Morris, looking at the sideline, has bunch receivers over the left-hand side, and Barber, Thackeray, Eldridge and Jones. Thackeray goes in motion. Morris back to pass. He's got to shake a loose defender off. Now he's trying to make guys miss, and he's not going to get it. He's back to the 5-10-yard line. He's going to be down at the 8, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it is. Man, a couple penalties there really hurt the Chargers.
Boy. And then there was an unblocked man there. As he booted to the right-hand side, he faked a pass over to the left, tried to boot to the right-hand side, and he had an unblocked defender in his face. Tried to made him miss, but took enough time that the defense caught up.
Yeah.
Turnover on downs.
Yeah, and again, we went from down at the goal line, potential two-score touchdown lead, to now Shenandoah with the ball, however, deep inside their own territory here, and
yeah, they're going to start.
They haven't shown any interest in running the ball here in the second half.
Second half.
4 minutes and 48 seconds to go. DePoy State Bank third quarter action.
Hellman back to pass again. That's all he's done in the second half. This time, Eldridge gets a break on the ball, but he just missed. Thankfully, we had a defender over the top in Thackeray who makes the tackle immediately.
Well, I tell you, that's twofold right there. Eldridge just barely missed what would have for sure been a pick six, but thank goodness we had somebody back on the safety side there, because that young man did catch it, and he could have ran a long way. Good team defense there. Eldridge just so close on the interception as well. Pick up about 5, though.
All right, now Hellman, the first run of the second half, I think, or close to it anyway. Not very many.
First run.
He gets nary a yard. He's back to the line of scrimmage. Just
nothing doing. The Charger defense has been stout on the run tonight.
Very athletic Shenandoah offense, too.
They got a lot of guys that can motivate in space, move in space, and I think you're going to see them go back to the run here. I think they're go back to the pass. I think they're just throwing a run in every once in a while.
3rd and 5. He brings 3 receivers to the line. He's going to give. He's going to give, and he's met immediately. And what a play! Is that Charlie? No. Who is that?
Scudder, I think.
Scud. Baritone got in there and went to the dinner
Talk
table.
To me. He got him a second cheeseburger.
Boy, that's a loss of a yard or 2.
A lot of tackles for loss tonight for Scudder. Either that or no stops.
All right, now the punter is deep in his own end zone. He's standing about 7 yards deep in his end zone.
Heels on the goal line. I always like to say that. Good snap.
He's going to kick this from his goal line. It's going to bounce at their 45-yard line or 35-yard line, dribble out to the 45.
Pretty good kick.
North Decatur is going to start their drive on the Shenandoah 46.
All right, so good job there by the defense. We'll just stay right here as North Decatur's already out on the field, so is Shenandoah. We want to take a commercial break. Napoleon State Bank third quarter, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. North Decatur still leads us 14-7, and I'd feel a lot better, Matt, if we did punch one in here.
It's coming.
It's coming, he says.
I tell you what, that drive started to allude to the fact that
Swami says
it's time to start opening up the playbook here a little bit, and you might just see it here. Double tight, Thackeray, single back by himself, boot over the left, Morris, man, right on his heels. He comes up short arms it a little bit to Eldridge, and Morris wants that one back as soon as he released it.
Yeah, tough throw there, though. You're booting.
Boy, you're
booting to the left, and you got to get your shoulders around, and he had pressure coming. It's not like he had time to stop and set his feet. He had to get ready and threw that one just a little short there. So 2nd and 10. You get some positive yardage here to set us up in a third and manageable situation.
Down to 12 seconds with the play, just getting into the huddle. Now 9. Now the huddle breaks at 8. We got to hurry. 6, 5, 4. Morris sees it. He's got to get it off. He doesn't have him in the right spot, and he's called timeout. Get it off. Boy, I don't know how he did. Gives to the fullback, Burkhart, anyway. It was a bad play.
It was a burnt play there.
Burkhart loses about 2 yards on the play.
All right, so now it sets it up North Decatur 3rd and long here now. Instead of positive yards, it was loss of yards there.
Boy, something just hung up the play from the sideline back into the huddle on that last one, and that lost a little momentum. Now you got to make something happen. You bring 3 receivers to the line, 2 to the near side, 1 split to the top. Morris in the gun. High snap, back to passes. Morris, he's got time. He sets into one. He's got a guy over on the sideline, just outside of Xander Jones's reach.
And it went through his hands. It would have been a tough catch, but one that Xander catches a lot, is capable of catching it. Well, now it looks like the Chargers are
4th and 14 here.
Yeah, they're gonna punt, or at least they're gonna line up to punt. Let's put it that way.
North Decatur's got his heels on the line. This is who's that punting?
Matthew Fields.
Matthew Fields punting.
Oh,
Great roll going inside the 5-yard line down to the 2.5, and it's down in there. Great punt by Matthew Fields, the freshman.
First time he's punted this year.
First time we've had a pin inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, good kick there by Matthew. He kicks in the junior high or JV games too, and does a good job.
That's a good punt. They're going to start this inside the 3-yard line. It's right at the 3, we'll call it. 3-yard line.
All right, now we need them boys to go to eat now.
Well, safety sure would be fun. That'd be fun to say. You got Isaac Martin in there. You got Trenton Larison.
So this is your second group in.
Yeah. Cohen Thackeray on the end, on the strong end there. They're going to try to run it out of there. Gets the space. He's not going to get much at all. If he gets back to the line of scrimmage, I think he stops short. That's going to be no gain.
Yeah, I think they may give him just a half a yard or so, but nonetheless. Charger defense standing strong. Clock continues to tick. 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. And, boy, we've been playing on this end of the field since the turnover down here, but North Decatur unable to get any points. (14-7) score reads. Napoleon State Bank third quarter action.
I was distracted. Xander doesn't like his performance with the 81 jersey on, so he's going back to the 8. He had a better game with the 8 on, didn't he?
Well, we won.
Well.
All right, timeout here at Ed Kalin Field. Chargers lead this 14-7. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to the Charger Broadcasting Network.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Rite Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Rite Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Rite Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
Well, we're back here in the Napoleon State Bank third quarter.
Yes.
And it has been an electric third quarter. We're down to 59 seconds left in this quarter, but it has been up and down. 5 possessions here. Shanandoah has started their second possession inside their own 10-yard line, trying to find some airspace, but nothing doing at the moment. It is 2nd and 10 from their own 3-yard line. Xander Jones has switched numbers. Little trickery, Chris. He was 81.
Do you have to report that?
I don't think so. You think you do?
I don't know.
Well, he's not being recorded for fouls, so maybe he...
As long as it's not a penalty. I'm sure we know. I'm not too worried about it.
All right, Hellman breaks the huddle here in the shadows of his own goalpost. He's got 2 backs with him this time, but he will continue to stay in the gun formation. Line's loaded up with an extra blitzer here. Here they come.
Blitzing.
And a pass. He throws a dart over to the right-hand side, and it's a similar face guarding situation. Never turned to see the ball, does Trinkamp. Is there a flag back there in the end zone? Or are those yellow cleats?
Yellow. Nope. There's a flag laying
Couple of them. Roughing the passer. So we're going to let them off the hook.
Pretty good coverage there by Eli Trinkamp. He did a nice job, and I'm going to find out from Pereira what that actually is, the call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on this one. That's going to be a 15-yarder, and that's going to get
wonder who they got on that one.
Get them out of the
That's not a good situation. All right, still 52.8 seconds to go. Boy, they just slung that one out of there, but boy, they got breathing room out of it with the penalty. So now they can go back to their regular offense here, which has been 90% pass in the second half.
Yeah, they decided they're not going to run the ball against us. They're going to sling it all over the place, and here's a bubble screen with a block, and there's safeties everywhere. Morris came up from his spot, met that immediately. Connor Larison came all the way out from his linebacker spot. That is no gain on the bubble screen.
Yeah. Good job there by the safeties to come up. They blocked the corner and trend camp out here, but both safeties were there to make a play on the ball. Actually, it was our Charger Cooper and Mason Morris out there, but good job. They got Cooper's basically dropped back in pass coverage now. Holding? Yeah. All right, so holding on the Raiders. That's going to back them up. Going to put the ball somewhere around the 11-yard line, looks like. 12 maybe.
Well, Greensburg's taking it on the chin against Lawrenceburg, down 49-3. They moved to a running clock in the second quarter.
Lawrenceburg's got a pretty good team.
They do. It is 1st and 15.
Oh.
Ball is loose on the snap, and now we're giving chase. Cohen Thackeray's got everything in the tank that he's got, chasing him out of bounds. He just ends up throwing it out of bounds and saving the down. But what's the flag over there? You know, we had very few penalties in the first half, and now we've got penalties galore.
That could be intentional grounding. But, I mean, he was out of the pocket, though, too.
Yeah, that's not intentional grounding where he threw it. Unless he was forward of the line of scrimmage, but I don't think he was he?
I don't know. It's something. Yeah. Intentional grounding.
Intentional grounding.
Lost it down. That's a big penalty. He don't like it. Their coach don't like it over there. He's all over the official. I don't think he was across the line, and the way that their coaching staff's going crazy over there. And I thought there was a guy over there. But nonetheless, penalty goes in favor of the Chargers. We'll take it, and it's going to back Shenandoah up. Whoa, way back there. About where they started. And it's going to be about the 7 or 8 yard line, looks like.
Trying to get an explanation over here on the far sideline.
He did not like the call. He was jumping up and down over there. The far side official over there, the line judge, was giving him a warning to get back in the coach's box.
Well, listen, he's not going to like 50% of them because they're going to go against him.
Yeah.
We don't like the ones we got either. We didn't make a big scene, Garrett.
No.
But if I'm on that sideline, I want an explanation on that one too, because that seemed like.
So evidently being out of the pocket must not matter either.
It does.
I don't know. Then I'm totally confused.
Yeah, I am too. Back to pass, throws the ball. Well, it's late. Oh, it's picked off by Trenny. Trenny goes to his knees. He's mad at himself because he had a touchdown in his sights. Nonetheless, it's Charger football.
All right, good job, Trenny Camp. Way to play it right in there as he was heads up on it. Now what do we got? Oh, just had to get the football back. Doesn't want to keep the football. It's Trenny's first varsity interception. Come on, he wanted to keep that thing.
All right, let's go. Let's put points on the board. 7-point lead right now for North Decatur. 13 seconds left in the third quarter.
Good job there. That was that young man's first bad pass tonight. That wasn't anywhere. He threw it way behind that receiver.
Yeah, he really did.
And Trenton Camp took advantage of it, and that's exactly what you need to do.
Morris brings him back to the line. Unbalanced line. Nope, we're just got to tight end to left. Jumbo, power. Left-hand side, big hit, big crack.
Somebody got whopped in the back, one of our players. 89, Meister. He took a thump.
And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. North Decatur leads 14-7. Fourth quarter right after this. You're listening to Charger Football on the CBN.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
All right, back here live at Ed Kalen Field. North Decatur leads this thing 14-7. That was your halftime score. And we're down to the fourth quarter action here. And the fourth quarter tonight is sponsored by Russ Hubler Ford, offering new and pre-owned vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Russ Hubler Ford, thank you to them, your fourth quarter sponsors. Other sponsors here tonight: Gillian Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive, Decatur County Recycling, Buy Ride Auto, Walters Tire, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Hamilton Tebby Law Office, and H&R Block. Thank you to all those sponsors as well, too. North Decatur got the ball, second and about 11. Ball rests on the 16-yard line.
Ball's on the 16. Second and 11. Morris goes with a jumbo set. Fullback in motion from left to right. That gives the tailback. That's Thackeray. Thackeray's got a seam, and Thackeray's at the 5, the 4. He's trying to get in. He falls into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Not signaled. Not signaled. Give it to him.
We're going to mark him short.
Oh, he's on the 6-inch line.
Just short down there. Looks like, I don't know.
Good night.
Well, I was ready to call Charger in the barn, and I've got all washed out.
Man, there isn't a blade of grass between the nose of that football and that white paint.
I don't know. We got a pretty good field this year. There's a lot of grass out there. All right, right back here to him. Our quarterback sneak.
Dial up a touchdown right here. They're filling the A gap. We're going to have to go off tackle, and we do. And Corbin Thackeray gets his second of the night.
Charger in the barn. North Decatur puts in a little bit of separation here, 20-7. North Decatur moves out.
Boy, they stacked the center A gap on both sides, put a linebacker over the top of it. They were not going to let anything in the middle. We take off tackle and easy behind that right side of that offensive line.
And just like that, now North Decatur puts a little bit of separation in there. And what's been, that third quarter was back and forth, back and forth. It was wild, but you had to think eventually North Decatur was going to put some points on the board. We played on their end of the field almost the whole quarter.
You're right. Hard count, no call.
Didn't get across.
Ooh, tough hold.
Yeah.
Good job there by getting that ball down. Is that McKinney?
I think that's Jones, Xander Jones, or maybe McKinney.
It is Camden McKinney.
Okay.
Camden McKinney did a nice job collecting that thing because it was not ideal.
Yeah, and the pony goes in too, so that puts the score at 21-7. North Decatur now. And just like that, goes back to a two-score game. And that makes you breathe a little easier, especially when their opening drive was beaten down there at about the 10-yard line. So North Decatur got this thing and moved it out a little bit.
Ooh, Chris, I'll be honest with you, I'm a little winded. Garrett, go
Too
play.
much pizza?
No.
I
mean, yeah.
Never.
South Decatur putting it on the Wolfpack of Crawford County, 43-0. Milan is just ahead of Switzerland County, 26-14. In the third quarter. That's interesting. Milan's got a pretty good football team this year.
Yeah, they do.
Not to say that Switzerland County doesn't. Maybe they do.
Don't know much about them yet. I just know that Milan's played a couple of good teams here the last couple of weeks and played them pretty good. The Lawrenceburg game got away from them a little bit, but Lawrenceburg's a good football team. You see what they're doing to Greensburg there tonight, so that's a good team as well.
All right, like we talked at the halftime break, we got to bottle up this kick return.
Well, it starts in the middle because that's where they want to go.
And they're going to get it there.
Yeah, and they will bring 4 or 5 guys. Now, you can't run a wedge anymore, but I don't know what constitutes a wedge and what doesn't constitute a wedge.
Say, we're going to get that. Stay in bounds. Nope. Hey, to answer your question, anytime that your underwear are misplaced, I would call it a wedge.
Yes.
Yep. Just to clarify that for
that
listening.
can be bad for the laundry situation,
Well, not
especially on a humid night.
Who's our third quarter sponsor? Because I think we owe them an apology now.
We're in the fourth quarter now.
Fourth quarter sponsor.
Yeah, it's Russ Hubler Ford.
There we
That's
go.
where I take my truck to get my service work done on and everything like that, so I'm sure they don't care. All right.
Sometimes our broadcast gets a little.
Oh, they're going to make them kick again. See, they want to return.
They do. They think their best chance at field position is.
Well, and to be honest with you, they've had good field position out of their kicks.
88. Blaine Stevens, once the ball in his hands, we'll kick away from him, I'm sure. No, we kick it right to him. All the way over to the right hash. Here comes Blaine Stevens, right up the hash, trying to find that seam in the middle. It's closed down. No more traffic in the middle here. And after that 5-yard walk-off, they're going to start with decent field position, but they're only out at the 32-yard line. Call it the 34. Which is right next to the 32.
I was going to say, I'm going to call it where they put it down at. That's what I'll call it.
34.
Okay. Still good field position there for the starting thing. And here in the Russ Hubler Ford fourth quarter, I think you're going to see more of some passing coming your way, Matt. So secondary on the game.
They break the huddle with 10 seconds left on the play clock. Now they're in single digits. And they've got a full spread here. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Hellman back to pass and throws it short to the 5-yard out.
Man, pretty soft coverage over there from the corner, not wanting to get beat deep. Gives up the 5-yard line, or gives up the 5 yards.
They're down 2 scores. We'll give up a 5-yard out pretty much all the rest of this fourth quarter. North Decatur playing 2 safeties over the top and probably a little softer on the corner here, not to let anything by. Trips to the near side. Back to passes Hellman, throws the bubble screen out in front of 4 defenders, and we're going to chase that thing down before it picks up a first down. He's going to pick up about 4 yards.
Be close, though. 3rd down and 1, ball out at about the 43-yard line. And the Raiders have decided we cannot run the ball. We are going to throw the ball.
I don't know that they've had 2 runs in the second half.
And neither of them went anywhere.
-1 yards to be exact.
So that's -12 for the game. I tell you what, this North Decatur math, it kicks in fast.
He's showing off.
Yeah,
what he's doing.
That's it.
What he's doing. All right, now empty backfield. Hey, Chris, they're going to pass it here. Nope, I was joking. QB draw, keeper, first down, picks up 2.
Out to the 45-yard line. Yard more than what he needed.
Watch this little word problem. So, Chris, he picks up 2 positive yards. Are they net positive for the game?
No, they're not. Net negative.
A negative plus a positive.
It's still a negative.
Still results in a negative. Golly, couldn't stump him.
No.
We'll take call-in questions from the crowd.
Right, anytime. Start texting our way.
Math questions by
I'm
Chris.
give Matt's cell phone number out here over the air.
Donnie's sitting down here on the scoreboard, and he's a math guy.
Yes, he is.
He'll check our math. Back to passes. Hellman. Hellman throws the 5-yard out. That one falls forward for about 8 yards.
Well, Thackeray comes up from his safety spot there and makes the tackle, but still an 8-yard gain. And 9 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Russ Hubler Ford, fourth quarter. North Decatur leads 21-7.
It's really good.
I got a little coming in there all of a sudden.
Well,
I got a bee landed on my tongue. Looks like a 2x4 laying in there.
Oh. All right, ace wide here for the Raiders. Oh, he's got pressure. Where he gets out of it. He's going to get the first down with his legs. He's across the 40.
Way.
He's now across the 30, and he gets hammered. Who hit him? Trinkamp?
Well, he kind of ran over Trinkamp, but Trinkamp made the tackle there nonetheless.
That kid can hit. Hellman's been a hitter all night. Finishes that run.
No, 31's the tackle.
Yeah, 31 on the tackle there. That's Trinkamp. Trinkamp with several tackles tonight and the pick, so he's had a good game here. 8 minutes, 35 seconds to go And now Shenandoah with a little bit of pace, Matt. But that's what happens when you run that secondary back. If we don't get him contained, big long runs like that.
That's fine. They trail by 14. False start. Going to back them up behind the sticks on this series. And ball on the 22 is going to drive back to the 27. It'll be 1st and 15 from there.
All right, so North Decatur here. Critical now that they've got him behind the sticks here now. 1st and 15. Need to have a big play here.
Ace wide again from the Raiders. Blanking him is Seaburn in the backfield. Haven't heard that name much tonight. Now he's going to keep it himself. Hellman gets back to the line of scrimmage, met by the defensive line who were chasing it from behind. He's going to pick up about 2.5 yards here.
Yeah, going to get back within about 2 yards of the original line of scrimmage. Going to be 2nd down and about 12. And he's really looking for that now, too. We're dropping guys back and not giving up those deeper passes, but still running those long enough routes. And our big guys are trying to get upfield, doing a good job of it, too. Scudder was getting some pressure that time, and he tucked the ball. He's a good athlete and was able to turn what could have been a loss into a positive. But you got to think they've got 3 plays here to try to get the 1st down.
You and your negative and positive numbers. I see what you did there. You're hard to follow. Back to pass. Help!
Hey. Makes him pay. That's a little sack dance working there for old Baritone.
Oh, boy, Scudder. Scudder gets in there. He gets a little airborne shoulder shrug to Thackeray. He bounces off about 6.5 yards into the secondary, but Scudder is juiced up. That Hellman felt that one. Still feeling it.
Yeah. Put the pressure on him.
Good night. Big fella.
Well, that knocks him way back down. That's about 3rd and 20.
Big fella decided it was his time right there. And
He's had a good game tonight.
He got a big one.
All right, so now we got to watch deep here.
Fires the crowd up. Here they come again. Got pressure. This time he gets through it. Does Hellman, and Hellman's out to the edge, knocked down by Trini. Trini gets the better of him that time. And it's going to be 4th down and long. They're going to be 4th and 13 here.
Yep. Well, here's another big play. And I don't know that he hasn't even looked to throw the last few times, and maybe that's because the pressure's coming, but
yep.
We got to stay deep. Keep everybody in front of you. Don't let it get too far. 5 minutes, 55 seconds. Clock's rolling. Russ Hubler forward, 4th quarter. North Decatur leads 21-7.
All right, it's 4th down. The Charger defense trying to get off the field. 5:46 left. Hellman's got him in the gun. Back to pass. He's got one unblocked, and that's Xander Jones, and it gets home. Knocks the ball loose. Hellman's still down, and what a lick by Xander Jones on 4th down.
Yeah, a young man came right around the near side over here. Heck of a hit there.
Man, he rocked him on the backside. Never saw him coming. Went ahead and uncorked the throw, and Xander got there right as the ball was being released, and didn't go well.
All right, now no turnovers here. Let's just keep this thing on the ground and eat this clock up. Put another score in there. Put a 4th one in the stall here tonight. All right, empty backfield.
All right, Morris brings him to the line with 15 seconds left on the play clock. He lets everybody get settled here on defense to see what he's dealing with. Crawls under center. Going to give it to Corbin Thackeray. Corbin Thackeray, left-hand side. He's got a seam over there. He's going to pick up 7 yards plus. That's a good run. He's going to get 8 yards on 1st down, bring up a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, just like that. Good hole over there on the left-hand side. Thackeray always is going through there at full speed, and just a heck of a job there. 2nd and 1, 9-yard gain. But more importantly, it's got the old clock rolling down there. Donnie's not allowed to shut it off. North Decatur leads this 21-7. 4th quarter action here. We're at North Decatur.
Well, we're taking every bit of the play clock here. We break that huddle with 9. Now we got to hurry up with 6. We get under center. The snap is made immediately. The give is to Simon Barber. Simon Barber piles ahead. Does a nice job, freshman, finishing a run. And that's going to be a 1st down, fresh set of chains after that 6-yard gain.
Yep. Nice run there by Barbers. He just found the hole. All we needed was a yard. He got 5. Good job there. More importantly, got to hang on to the football now. Those guys are going to be raking and pulling everything they can do to try to get that sucker loose. So you really got to hold it high and tight, 2 hands, when you get into a lot of traffic.
North Decatur holds on here. This is a high-quality win against a good opponent. And the 2A Shenandoah Raiders coming off of the Monroe Central, and the train is back on the tracks here. Finish the drive, 1st and 10 here. The give is to Barber, I believe.
Yep, Barber's still in there. He's going to gain about maybe 2. Give him 2 on that.
Simone getting a couple tough yards there. Holds on to the ball, like Chris said. He hurt him. I don't want to fumble this ball. Chris just said, got to hold on to the ball.
I sent a carrier pigeon down there with a little note in it.
Speaking of carrier pigeons, I think that's what they sent me the halftime stats on, because it took about 3.5 minutes to hit my phone.
Well, it had to go out onto the web and then come back.
On the World Wide Webs?
On the World Wide Web. We've got dial-up connection up here.
The give.
There we go.
Corbin Thackeray hits it ahead of steam. Careful, he's running over his blocks from behind. He's going to get a first down on 2nd and 10.
Absolutely. And he hits the hole hard. Runs hard. I like it.
Another first down. The chains are moving. North Decatur offense in rhythm. Shenandoah not in rhythm right now. And 3 minutes
starting
left.
to get a little
Reality.
a little shoulder shrug and hip hands on the hip. And it's been a tough contest here tonight. A lot of hitting going on out there. 21-7. North Decatur leads this thing. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Full house backfield. Inside to Palmer.
Cooper Palmer's got ahead of steam. He's up the middle of the field. He's at the 30, down to the 25. He gets pulled down from behind at the 22. 23 is where they're going to spot it. That's a 26-yard trot by Cooper Palmer.
Yeah, looking for Thackeray there and keying on him, and Palmer sneaks it right in there and is able to get a big gain there. Good job by Coop.
Run 3.
I think Coop was looking for the goal line there, but
It was far away.
couple quicker guys coming up there on the old
I
backside.
think we get here a little quicker anytime
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Where is that thing? Ripley County?
Uh-huh. Give to Simon Barber. Simon Barber pokes through the defense. He's up to the safety. He picks up 8.
2 minutes, 29 seconds to go. Russ Hubler forward, 4th quarter. North Decatur 21. Shenandoah 7, and North Decatur deep inside Shenandoah territory again now. 2nd and about 3. Ball rests on the 16-yard line.
Boy, I tell you what, right now you can tell on the field who's the better conditioned football teams. Shenandoah has a tub of players bending over, touching knee pads, sucking air.
And they're also getting beat.
They've been getting hit here in the second half, too.
Yeah, it's been a physical game. There's no doubt about that.
North Decatur is bringing the aggression here. The powerhouse backfield, the give is to the up back. That's Cooper. Now he's got a lead block in front of him. Coop's going to score. Touchdown. Charger in the barn.
All right, so Cooper sneaks one in on the right side over there. Just like that.
I think Coach called up play just so he gave Cooper confidence to know that goal line is here.
Well, it wasn't so far away that second time.
Second time. We'll just do it in 2.
He had enough motor to motor it out that time.
Odie makes no. Where'd he miss that, Garrett?
I think to the right of it.
I think his towards was off, wasn't it, Schwerin?
Yeah, definitely messed up his towards when he lined that one up, I think.
My golf game was a little bit like that Wednesday night. My towards was a little off. I hate it when they put those white stakes up. I normally have the
No, it's not so you hit it
heat
towards.
seeker over there.
You don't hit towards the stakes, Chris.
You realize there is magnets in those stakes, so don't buy the balls that are attracted to that. That's right. All right, so 1:46 to go. North Decatur 27. Shenandoah. Yep.
We're still playing them.
Yep. Hasn't changed.
No. They came right out
Russ
second half.
Hubler
Same
forward, 4th quarter action. And I don't know. They're throwing stuff down, aren't they, Schwerin?
They made it.
Yeah.
Right off that chair, right in the trash can.
Did they really? Oh, boy, there's 2 for 2.
Did he call that?
I don't know.
That's a P if
I'm
they're
gonna-
playing pig. He didn't
I'm
bounce
moving
his
it.
off the chair.
I'm moving it.
You got to call chair.
A lot of pressure up there. I'm sure hope these are studded up walls here. I want to have a lap full of statisticians in here all of a sudden. All right, so let's control this kick again. Done a good job the last two of them here this half. North Decatur puts up 14 points in the first half. Puts up 14 points here in the second half. 13, actually. I'm sorry, missed the extra point. 2 touchdowns. Here's the kick. And this is a good one.
Down to the 18-yard line. He waits for. He
who was
almost
that?
came to the stop. Trenton Larison
Wow,
knocked the grill off the car when he went by.
It's out in front of him. And then just nobody there.
Well, I couldn't figure out what was happening because as he pulled the ball into the intersection, he stopped. He slammed on his brakes, and that's because the semi was barreling by.
That looked like bowling Granny's teeth, and he threw her right down the middle.
What spare is Granny's teeth?
The 2 farthest ones on the outside.
The 2-5-7 split?
No, just the whatever the 2 on the end.
7-10 split?
Yeah, there you go.
Granny's teeth. That's not very nice to Granny. She's been so kind.
There we go. There's a little run on the inside. Good tackle there. Palmer still in there.
Isaac Martin in on the tackle. Cooper Palmer in on the tackle. We're starting to plug. Here come the reserves. And Tyler Steven trots into the game. I think Esley Atkins.
Nolan Barber, maybe?
Nolan Barber, you're right.
Yep. There's a lot of new faces in there.
Matthew Fields back at safety.
Yeah.
Simon Barber back there with his classmates. Owen Eldridge still in.
Looked like Caney and
Caney sitting
Jerry
in the middle.
Linebacker.
Get you some, Caney. Oh, upends him. Caney fires at his kneecaps, tries to blow him out of his knee pads, and almost got it done. Boy, he was a heat-seeking missile right there. He trots on the field and gets set right as they snap the ball, and I don't think he stopped moving.
Just like his father out there.
Exactly.
Just like old Papa
I look
Bear.
more like Cooper going towards the goal line. Come on, get here. All right, now there's the inside handoff again. Oh, he sneaks through. There, we got him wrapped up.
Yep, going to get the
23
first down.
seconds to go. That's probably going to be about it. I'd be surprised if they run another play. Oh, they stopped the clock. What are we doing here? Let's go. Wind the clock.
Yeah,
There we go.
move
He
the
wants the
chains.
clock run.
21 seconds. North Decatur is going to enjoy a 27-7 victory here, and a big win, good win, 2 weeks in a row now.
Yeah, this is a quality team again. 2A team that's going to win a lot of football games this year. And just like that, the Chargers put this thing away in the second half, 14-7 at halftime, and they're going to escape out of Ed Kalin Field here tonight with a 27-7 win. And North Decatur is going to go to 3-1 on the season this year. We'll take a quick commercial break. You going to do stats, Matt?
Yep.
We're going to do. All right, we'll do the Taft Furniture closing show. We'll be right back. You're listening to Charger Football.
If it's new car time, you need to visit Acra Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. See the new 2024 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2024 Dodge Chargers and Challengers, new 2024 Jeep Cherokees, Wranglers, and Patriots, and the new 2025 Ram half-ton pickups are in. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram today.
All right, back here live at Kalin Field. North Decatur with a victory here tonight on Youth Night. 27-7 is your final score. And we're going to open up the Taft Furniture post-game show. Time to go home and get in the Lazy Boy. If you don't have one, Taft Furniture sure has a bunch of them. They've got the largest selection of Lazy Boys. Come out and enjoy a Lazy Boy. Taft Furniture. Matt, what do we got?
Well, we have a dominating stat column. North Decatur, 38 rushes, 223 yards on the ground, 130 through the air. Mason was 10 of 13 throwing the ball, 353 total yards, average 6.9 per play, 17 first downs versus Shenandoah's 11. Shenandoah had 45 rushing, 110 passing, 155 total yards on the game. Total domination in terms of total yardage. Time of possession was almost equal to. North Decatur was 2 for 3 on fourth down, 4 for 8 on third down. Very North Decatur plagued with the penalties, 9 penalties, 74 yards in the game. Shenandoah 4 for 22. But the stat that matters is 27-7 on the scoreboard, and an electric third quarter. North Decatur comes out on top and outlasts Shenandoah, a high-quality 2A opponent. And, Chris, that's 2 in a row where North Decatur seemed to hit their stride, and you needed that going into next week's opponent.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one next week that we're going to face. It's Lapel week, I believe, and they beat this same Shenandoah team. What was the score of that?
42-21.
42-21. So similar in the spread there, or whatever. So, but North Decatur travels up to Lapel.
Yep.
So we're going to go up there, and that's a nice facility up there, field turf, and a nice field to play on. They always bring a big crowd, so the dog pound will be rocking up there, and the Chargers are going to have to go in and keep that crowd out of the game, Matt.
Yeah, well, hopefully you guys will travel well with us. If not, we will have it out here, and we'll hopefully get these bugs worked out to where you don't have to log back into YouTubes after we get kicked off and reload the second. Yeah, which I'm in the wrong tube. I'm in their tubes, not YouTubes. Anywho.
Well, we could argue about that all night.
I'll find me tubes.
Anyway, we're going to close her out here. I think North Decatur comes away with the victory here tonight, 27-7. Post-game show brought to you by Taft Furniture, largest selection of the area here of Lazy Boys. Go get you a Lazy Boy and enjoy that little nap. I'll be doing that tomorrow more than likely. And thank you to Taft. Thank you to all of our sponsors here tonight. And with that, for Matt Morris, Garrett Schwerin, I'm Chris Caney.